Good evening, builders. We're back with some more Riftbreaker. My hope is that we are going to finish up the Heart of the Swamp DLC and maybe make a dent into the Dark DLC. I'm still hoping that we are going to kind of finish up maybe on Friday. I'd like to hold to that schedule, but you know, that's just gut feeling and no promise can be made there. Hey, Slice, how's it going? Good evening. Last time around, we did a bunch of swampy stuff, and we had a little bit of a sidetrack where we had to go get some extra uranium because we just didn't have enough uranium. So we got that fixed. Hopefully, we won't have to go back for more, but we do use a decent amount of that, so that is a possibility. I'm just clicking through here and just double checking. It's trying to tell me you have various new things. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that per se. Although I was not super impressed with the emergency explosion. Maybe we'll put the bioscanner back on. I do enjoy not having to do that. Also, I see we're not using a red swarmer missile. Is that by choice, or what's the deal with that? Are you swarmer missiles? I mean, you're drone swarms. I mean, we could be using red. What were we working on here? Vine walls in 6 seconds. All right, nothing that we're like waiting on. Okay, let's do that. I also see that we had a nuke. Where was that? Mini nuke launcher. I am using that a lot. Okay, I would like the swarms first, and I would like the walls to finish in 6 seconds. Hey, Callie, how's it going? So our goal tonight is definitely to get through that. The map that we're on has a bajillion resin, and we'd like to hook up somewhere in the neighborhood between 8 and 24 resin. We'll see where we land. That's all I can say. We'll see where we land. That's the plan. We do.
Has been developed.
Oh, that was really loud on my side.
For construction.
We do need to pump a bunch of resin into here, but for the time being, we need to get some. So we would like to be able to pump it out. I guess we could drop the other one here too. Now that I'm looking at this, so liquid compressors, and I left room for one right here. I don't want to do this because I don't want to hook them into the power grid yet. That will be our end goal, is to get that out. We are running gas power here and running 6 gas things, so that is kind of hilarious to me. Input, yeah. And it's sitting on max, so we might even be able to take a little bit out, frankly, but that's okay. We don't need it. We've built some defenses here. It is very difficult to defend in this biome. It is just so open and watery. We'll see how we can do. All right, we are gonna need to be able to get a pipe in here. Let's go ahead and just do that. So let me think. How do I want to do this? I'm not going to want you guys connected yet. I think we're just going to take a pipe directly out here. I need to make sure we avoid connecting to that. That's gas. I have a feeling I'm going to rebuild this pipe many times. We did do a large investment last time of time clearing the map out. So anything that's on the map is basically new. By my thoughts, it should basically be clear. We'll see how true that actually is. All right, where are you, resin? Oh, my resin. All right, you come on over. This could be incredibly quick, or this could be incredibly painful, just depending on who attacks us when and where.
Creatures is heading towards our base.
Perfect. Hey, oi! Don't touch my pipe. Yeah, you can see already how this is gonna be an annoyance. All right, apparently I'm gonna need to have some firepower down here. Already annoyed by that. Okay, you also are really expensive in uranium. Are you expensive? No. I would like to avoid building these floating piercer towers if I can. They're just so bloody expensive. Maybe that's going to be a pipe dream. I don't know. I mean, I have a pipe dream. It's this pipe construction. Okay, 1 minute and 10. I mean, I guess we just repair the broken pipe. There's no reason just to wait, so. Where are you at? Yeah, we can't do diagonals, so just bring me pipe over. Make me pipe up. Man, if only we could figure out how to bury pipe, it would be so much safer from all these creatures that want to destroy my pipe. They're just jealous. That's what it comes down to. Oh my goodness. You! Ow. That's not a good start. It's not even the attack yet. Well, I'm still gonna have everything get destroyed. Alright, we'll drop a couple. These aren't terribly expensive, so it's fine. Alright. Who's next? Yeah, having this right up against the edge is pretty bunk.
Danger. Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight.
I am so glad that I built that fire weapon. I have really enjoyed that. I mean, that's up there with my rocket launcher. I love that we can just gloop everything and just watch it burn. Yep, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Information about the fungal species, Ashley.
Finally, what can you tell me about it?
We should be careful about what types of weapons we use against it. The soft fungal layers make it very resistant to explosions from artillery, rockets, or other standard area of effect weapons.
Okay, so how do we kill it?
Heat-based weapons should be good against them, but I need more data samples to confirm that.
My experience was it was actually electric or cold that was doing the best. All right, let's get that connected. All right, that is our first 4 hooked up. So I said it's going okay, but under the weather. But there's a chili mac and chocolate cake to ease things. That will help. Hopefully that will help. Yeah, it was actually kind of a nice day here. We're in the awkward time of the year where I go to work and I need my heater on, and I come home from work and I need my AC on. I hate that time of year. I feel wasteful from that, but it just is what it is. Very shortly, it will be AC all the time. Yep. Get out of here. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Okay, these things definitely have at least a little bit of a respawn, because I definitely cleared up the map. Alright, sorry, buddy. You just really need to not be hanging around these guys.
Warning. Acidic clouds are starting to form around a strong air current.
Oh, perfect. You're gonna melt all my pipes? Okay, at least so far this hasn't been too ridiculous. Where's my pipe at? Alright, so this'll be...
An acidic tornado has just formed close to our location. It's wrecking everything in its path.
Perfect. Perfect. There you go. An acidic tornado.
A tornado is damaging our base.
Oh, I know it is. You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, we'll get these hooked in. I know we skipped one back there, but I'm not gonna fight the tornado to try to get that hooked up. All right, bring me over here. Watch out, big guy. Watch out. Oh, who wants some of that? You. I hate those carrier bugs so much. Only the cancer is worse than those. Okay, are you done being a tornado or what?
A building has been destroyed.
Yeah, I bet you it has. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area.
Now, I think, before I run off and go do that, I think we're gonna hook up the objective. We need to feed resin to the tree stump. I'm just worried it's going to progress and cause attacks, but I mean, that's going to happen one way or the other.
Gone. I hope we won't see that phenomenon too often.
They're going to attack me one way or the other, I suppose, so I mean, we may as well just rip the bandage off. So let's go ahead and pipe into there. And I suppose we could do that too. We'll just add some extra storage. And I guess that one too. And then I just took out a bunch of power connectors, so let me restore that. Alright, that gives me a little extra storage so we're not full up. Okay, let's go get this guy. So right now, I would want to get at least 7, maybe 15 more.
Mushroom tree with fungal resin. We should go there and inspect the results.
So in all honesty, probably take the top of this pipe eastward. That probably gets us the biggest bang for our buck, but we'll go deal with this attack location first. Alright, anyone else? Get my nuke on.
We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile
Ow.
attacks.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
There sure is. Alright, 14 seconds on the heal. Man, if only I could equip multiple heals. We are running like 59.5% acid resist. It must be insane to try to do this zone with less than that. Were you... Okay, you are not resistant to my chainsword. Yeah, none of that now, please.
This should stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.
All right, done. All right. Oh, no, not done. I see cancer. We don't do that. No. Where are you at? No. No. We are definitely not having those things get started on this map. My trauma is far too fresh for that. Okay, I'm thinking this will be our east pipe location. So we would like it to come up a little bit more. I could throw a bunch of defense towers on here. In all honesty, despite my annoyance, it's probably just cheaper to let them break it and then come back and fix it. Now, where is this? Where are you at, tree? Alright, that's another one. Okay, so that's 6 more needed for my next pair of 8. 5 more needed. Yeah, we can totally do this. We can totally do this. You, come on over. The faster I work, the better. Alright, get that hooked up. We got another one just up here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I need 4 more to make another full compressor. Of course, this is all assuming that my math was correct. We were doing some long stream math, which is never a good sign last time. Nope, nope, nope. Don't touch the pipe. Don't touch the pipe. All right, that was 1 more, so 5 more, I believe. All right, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, and this is a bit of a time investment now, but I feel like we're gonna be very happy when we have all this extra resin later on. Hey, excuse you, sir. Sir, do you mind? Ow, those things freaking hurt. Please repair that. Okay, we got 3 more up here, so one. Man, I better make a little bit more careful. I'm actually making connections. I'll be really put out if I have to run back up here and figure out something's not connected properly.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures.
Of course you are.
Opposition.
And connect. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus 4 more is 17. I need at least one more. And you know what? We're all the way freaking over here anyways, so we may as well just hook up the whole kit and caboodle here. Alright, where can I get a pipe? Bring that in. Terrain here is not as friendly. Oh my goodness, go away. Go away. These guys are so annoying, and they're strong enough I can't ignore them when they show up. Oh, and I think I missed one up here. I totally did. Weapon, please. Thank you. 40 seconds, 40 seconds. Come on, get this one hooked up. This one hooked up. Right, we just need to make it to there. Okay, then we are going to drop a portal. Oh no, I cannot drop a portal because there is no land. Land? No, no land. Alright, no portal. We'll have our return one at least. Alright. Come and get it. Okay, this isn't actually too bad though. This isn't too bad. I can probably finish the rest of the hookups on the next cycle. Little crawdads do not do much, do they? I thought those were the guys that were launching artillery, but they are definitely not the artillery guys, so I'm not exactly sure who is. Oh, that fire is so good. Hey, Cannibal Clown, how's it going? Finished watching Eastern Era videos. Shame it's broken. Man, I am so disappointed. In all honesty, I really thought, oh, okay, this is gonna be a thing. Like, this is gonna be cool. And I had watched a review of somebody, and they didn't mention any technical problems. They didn't mention any problems. So, bad on them. I don't know if maybe they didn't see that, but even if you didn't have the technical problems of the freezing, you most definitely had the bugs. Now, in their defense, which they don't really deserve any, but in their defense, there was another patch today, and it sounds like maybe what was happening was some of the problems I was having were when you'd save the game and load a saved game, like it would break game logic. Okay, but that's not acceptable for a 1.0 release. So my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined, is what I'm trying to say. So I will check back in. I'm not like completely pissed, but if you're gonna charge me $22, that was not worth $22. So I hope they fix that relatively soon, and who knows, maybe I'll have time to circle back to it, but I'm just gonna move on to other content that's working, because I can't have things that crash on me, especially when it was like that where we lost like things that had happened, like we got a new character and now he's not here anymore. Like, that just destroys games for me, at least. Especially for a game that, by my understanding, was in early access. So, did you push a build that wasn't tested to your live? Which does sound like what happened, because I believe the game launched and had no sound. Again, like, how does that happen? And that's not their first game either, because they're the devs from Lost Village, so they have no excuse. Like, yeah, again, like if it's early access or it's your first game, you have a little bit more grace with me, but you don't get either of those excuses when those aren't true. All right, come on, come on, come on. Can we get this done before the next round of attacks?
Flowing from the sea. Heavy rainfall is expected.
Okay, heavy rainfall's fine. Ow, ow, dude, really? Shoot. Okay, we have everything connected except for that.
Is going to prevent solar power generation.
Let's connect that in there and then get out of here. That'll literally be all the resin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, 26 will be more than 3, but it also gives us a little bit of grace. So I am going to hook those up. We just want to go directly east. Cancer. Screw cancer. We hate cancer. Die. That is very aptly named. Yeah, but I definitely got the itch to do some cultivation gaming, so you know, watch this space is what I will say. I may need to go polish up some cultivation skills before I get started on my next project, but I think it's gonna happen. Okay.
The hard weather is over.
A little bit of a slow start tonight, my apologies, but this is just a task that had to get done, and now we should basically be done as soon as I can get this pipe connected to something. Okay, that was actually a really big buildy spot. Maybe I should have done that, something there. Where are we? We need to go this way. I feel like I'm playing Factorio here with the amount of movement of stuff we're doing. Okay, there it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, I missed one. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This is a horrible plan. Did I really miss that? I totally missed that. All right, come on, come on. Pump those legs, Mr. Riggs. Cardio. It's good for you. Oh, the tree guys. And part of the pipe. Where did I miss the pipe part? That makes me very nervous. Oh, is it right there? Shoot. The auto angling when you're going around corners is not particularly good. I will say that. It doesn't, it gets like one elbow and that's it, it seems. All right, get out of the way, crawdads. All right, there you go. Oh, I was damaged. Okay. I think we're good everywhere else, although that looks a little suspicious to me. All right, we'll check that because I don't want to come over here ever again. Pump those legs, Mr. Riggs. We gotta go. We gotta go. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yep. Okay, I was right. Props to them for actually making that relatively readable from that map. Okay. All right, so we need to compress resin is our next bit. And to do that, all we need to do is hook up our resin and another compressor.
Resin compression level is increasing, but we still have to connect more resin trays to liquid compressors.
Okay, we're compressing enough resin to start infusing it into the great mushroom tree. We can jump back to the fungal swamp outpost.
Okay, so we can get out of here. I don't think I need any more storage. All right, can I fit? I want to make use of the space before we leave. All right, we'll put some solid storage in here. I guess I can just fit the one. Parted pipe, dried out tree.
Working miracles. The tree started to bloom.
We can squeeze through that opening now.
Okay, let's go spelunking.
Yep, we're good. I had that hooked up before. Come on, come on, come on. Before they attack me. 9 seconds. I don't want to have to repair the whole map. Okay. Okay, so we're all going to remember I have 600 resin being compressed. Yeah, I wanted to get those Eastern Euro videos out today. I was going to space them out like how I normally do, but the first episode went okay, and I felt like it was almost a little bit of false advertising, so I wanted to put out the other two because it's just not playable, unfortunately.
Wow, this
I worked
cave
really
is
hard to get
huge.
those out
I
too,
didn't
so
expect
I'm
it
very
to be this
disappointed.
big.
There is a strong draft of air coming through the cave. There must be an opening on the other side.
Hermons, how did they get here? We haven't seen them in this biome.
Remember that we are on the edge of the swamp, and we do not know where this cave leads to, Ashley. We have to be careful.
Yeah, Ashley. Alright, I guess I'll do it. Man, I hate these guys too. What are you? Not my friend, apparently. Alright, any chance that I can finish? Come on, come on, come on. Yes! It's so nice when you can just finish those ahead of time because I don't have to worry about refining it or remembering it. Easy peasy. Oh, a chainsaw +3? Excuse you? Okay, so this is my current one. Extra physical damage, hit points per hit, and stun chance. Physical damage, hit points, and stun chance. Okay, my current one is better. But that's okay. That just proves my point that those are worth doing. Man, those guys hurt. We're just gonna be an entire cave full of these, apparently. We probably should stop off at all those question marks. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better, actually, than the laser for those guys. And not for him, for sure. Boy, those guys can take a hit. Holy moly. Alright, while I was being so rudely interrupted. Boy, all of these things in here can take a hit. That does not bode well. All right, nice. Very nice. What's that noise? That was weird. A burst rifle. Not so sure about that one. I will say it is nice to see that this was the first DLC, and it was nice to see that they were doing some experimenting with, you know, kind of like more story maps. They kind of remind me of the story maps from, like, StarCraft, where it was a little less about building a base and it was more about, like, controlling a unit to do something. A little bit of a different thing. All right, you gotta go, buddy. Yep, you gotta go. But I will take your stuff. Also, I note that we have a ridiculously bad carbonite income. That may need to be something we deal with. deal with before we go too far. But that's a lot of you guys. Whoa. I have literally no idea what that was, but sure. Did I accidentally a boss or something? Was it one of you guys? Somebody blew up really big. I feel like I need more loot vacuum. Okay, we can see objective. That missile does not hit those guys very well. It really should probably gap them. And then you are immune to my gat. Way to be a contrarian, buddy. It's all coming together. It's all coming. They're just jealous of my resin income.
To the exit, Ashley. I can feel the fresh air.
Yes, this must be it. I can see more light coming in. This land bridge looks brittle.
The cave is unstable. We should get out while we still can.
Get to the cave! And it broke. All right, what do you got in store for us next? I feel like we got to be getting close to the end.
I guess you were right, Mr. Riggs. The entrance has just collapsed on us, and the water from the swamp is pouring in. We won't be able to go back through that route.
We are not that far from our outpost, Ashley. Check your map.
You're right, but this area looks isolated. Let's see what we can find here.
I dislike that I can see that map, because that means maybe things could spawn over there. I would really appreciate if that was not the case. All right, what do you know, biome?
Be careful, Ashley. There is an unusual amount of virions around here. They are very dangerous.
Hey, look over there, further to the west. That island has some peculiar rock formation standing out from the foliage.
Youch, youch, youch. Excuse me. We need to go heal for a second. Oh, it's the fire noise. That's what that weird thumping is. My acid one did not have a noise, or if it did, it was not as noticeable. All right, what do you know? What do you got? Youch. Jeez, these guys hurt. Where are we at? Hang on, let's do a little check-in here. Okay, have we finished my high-level stuff? We have. Can I craft some of that? So we're currently using purples. So we have double anti-corrosive, we have an offensive, and we have an attack gear. Okay, let's get. We want 2 anti-acid. Oh, do we not have? Okay, that was not the same thing. Okay, Sag. But I could do offensive equipment.
Crafting completed.
Okay, offensive equipment. Drone does 195 DPS. It gives me some move speed. Okay, where is the acid resisting one? Because apparently I need that still. Okay, that's nuclear mine. Something I don't know. Okay, that's not what I want. Parts. I thought the resists were here. Huh. Okay, never mind. It's over here, apparently. Acid spewer. Environmental shield. Okay. Alright, what are you called? Apparently, I don't know. Anti-corrosive. Okay, something over there is called anti... There it is. Anti-corrosive armor, energy armor, fireproof armor. Yeah, give me that first. Although, 19 minutes? Really? We're down a laboratory. Alright, I can't do it right now, but we should definitely build that.
Resin compression level is increasing, but we still have to connect more resin trays to liquid compressors.
This is a Therian nest.
Watch out, Ashley. We are being surrounded.
I mean, when are we not surrounded, to be fair, Mr. Riggs? I'm gonna put you out of your misery, buddy. Boy, those guys can take some damage.
I've never seen a Therian lair before. They usually don't appear in swarms, and I thought they were rather solitary alpha predators.
This island is very well hidden, and it does not look like the rest of the fungal swamp. They might have chosen this place for a specific reason.
We have to take one of these eggs back to the lab. We could learn a lot from studying it.
They are too big to lift them back to HQ with my mobile equipment. We will have to carry one back to our outpost with the gravity modulator.
Okay, that won't be easy. I bet all of the Therians in the area will start chasing us as soon as we pick it up. It should be worth the effort, though.
Remember that we cannot go back through that cave. We have to find our way back to the outpost through the swamp.
Oh, I bet you this is going to be just the most pleasant run we've ever done. Alright, north or south? I'm feeling north. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, how are you? Just borrowing an egg, don't mind me. I mean, maybe on the bright side, because I bumbled my way through here and attracted all the enemies, maybe there's nothing left. That certainly didn't work. Oh, this is going to be incredibly unpleasant. Oh, perfect. Okay, well, lovely that we had like 50 dead ends over there. Okay, well, apparently we need to find our way over to that side from here, so I guess that solves that problem. Is it literally just going to be like right here? Was I actually close? No, I wasn't. Okay. Where's giant forest wall when I want to build a base? Here's giant forest wall when I need to run across the map. Nope. Oh, and they're still alive. They're still alive for anyone who wasn't sure. Oh, and I dropped my fire spewer. Perfect. Dude, I don't have your egg anymore.
You lost the Therian egg, Ashley. We will have to pick up a new one from the Therian lair if you still
Thank you, Mr. Riggs. Yeah, that was super annoying. Now we've dropped our laser.
Base is under attack.
One of our the fungal resin compression level has decreased. We have to bring it back before we can start infusing it into the great mushroom tree.
Okay, we're compressing enough resin to start infusing it into the great mushroom tree. We can jump back to the fungal swamp outpost.
No, we can't. Jerks. At least they only broke the one spot. They could have been doubly annoying and broken something else. Yeah, I'm on to you. You were part of that problem. I feel like my radar is not nearly as useful in this area as it normally is. Okay, I do have my laser. I say that because I see you. And I'm not really interested in killing you guys. I just want to find a way around. And I don't have my fire spewer, so those guys are a little more annoying. Alright, it looks like this is the pass. Now we just need to get back to where we need to be. Good old reliable chainsaw. Alright, where are you at, guy throwing things at me? Whew. Man, the countdown on my heal. I really wish I could put a second heal on. Maybe I should look at the healing modules again. Maybe the higher level ones are better. The thing is, having to hold still is basically a death sentence. So if it's that style, I just don't find that useful at all. Oh, I was actually on the right path too. Well, no, maybe not. I wonder if these... Oh my goodness. Or maybe not at all. Okay, so this really didn't have a connection, right? It really didn't. How absolutely annoying, I will say. Nice thing about the chainsaw is at least it keeps them like chain stunned. Yeah, I see you. Alright, the edge, maybe? Okay, maybe. Ow. Yeah, these things all have like 3k life. Jeez. And I'm still on cooldown. No. Yikes. Yeah, these long hallways are exactly where you don't want to be fighting these guys. Okay, there is no way in heck I am going to be able to connect these extra resins at the moment. I think maybe once we finish the egg thing, we will try to do that. If we are so inclined, I don't know. That seems like it's probably not worth it if I have already got enough to complete the mission. Where is my weapon? Come here, you. Alright. Okay, let's get out of here. I was vaguely heading the right way, I'd like to think. Very, very vaguely, but vaguely. Alright. Round 2. Scrambled eggs. Let's go. Ow. Okay, so there are 3 more resins. 3 more resins isn't even half of a condenser, though. So unless we find 5 more, I definitely don't think those are going to be worth our time. Caddy having fun with a random map? Not a random map, I'm still doing the DLC. This has been kind of a weird one. There's a lot of maps on this one that have like an edge, but then the map like expands as the mission progresses. So interesting, if nothing else. Okay, maybe we've already killed off all the dudes who are coming for us. Maybe there's a limited amount. He says, hopefully. Nope. Nope, sure wasn't. Get them, drones, get them. That drone GPS is not terrible. The demon Murphy is summoned. Live by the Murphy, die by the Murphy. This better have some decent reward. This seems like one of those side questy things where we're gonna unlock something because of it. Like the crystal I nuked and didn't get the reward from. Oh, hang on, are we in the right spot? Okay, we must be in the right spot. Because I can see my pipe. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, excuse you? Repair that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, it dropped the egg. It dropped the egg when I pulled out my repair. Oh. Come on, game. That's not fair. Wow. So, you're not allowed to repair things while you're carrying an egg. Just in case anyone was wondering. This better be worth my time. Yeah, maybe you could have said something about that, Mr. Riggs. All you said was, you can't use the rift jump. I should probably try a teleport right away while we're over there. Yeah. Yeah, we did.
If you still want to research it.
Yeah, I would like that, Mr. Riggs, yeah. Ashley, why would you try to repair a pipeline? Who would do that while carrying an egg? You know, seeing as it doesn't require me to literally do anything but look at it and say repair that, and have a drone go do it. Oh, we hate you. We hate you a lot. Yeah, I think we're getting respawns at this point. That's not stellar. Okay, step one. I want to know if I'm allowed to teleport. I'm gonna wait until I can find out before we go anywhere. Okay, the answer is no. But at least I know. All right, round 3. Is it just me, or do we also move slower? Is that the water maybe doing it and I just haven't noticed? Or do we move slower when we're hauling an egg around? Oh my goodness, and the respawns. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Monster Hunter Try. The first time you do steal a Rathion egg, and you're like trying to carry the egg without dropping it, and you can't do any hard jumps, and there's a Rathion chasing you around. That's what this reminds me of. And many, many painful memories. Nope, 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 nope. Drones, save me, drones. Save me, drones. He's after me. He's after me. Seems like a lot of trouble. Yeah, watch, we're gonna get back to base and he's like, oh, that one's no good. No, no, that you gotta get a fresher one. That one was, yeah, that was a bad one. This is his revenge for us making him play with the poo yesterday. Mr. Riggs never lets one slide. This had better be worth it. There's a couple of them trailing me. My drones are on him. Good boys. Okay. Seems like this entire section of this mission has been a lot of busy work. I thought we were going to be off map by the time we finish this piping. All right, it's here. Where do you need it? You want it here?
We did it, Mr. Riggs. We brought the Furion egg in one piece.
Congratulations, Ashley. The egg is on its way to our alien research lab.
Great. I can't wait to know more about this species.
Warning! I am detecting movement coming in from all directions.
I think we've really made them mad this time. Prepare for battle, Mr. Riggs.
We knew it was going to happen, so I can't be surprised. But... Alright, well, let's see what they break. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we finished the vine walls. Now, I believe one of the things with the vine walls, I believe that they act like gates. So, yeah, look at that. No more having to build doors if I don't want to. Interesting, at least, if nothing else. And that's the level 3. Sure. Give me the floaty guy. Got 59 seconds before they come and destroy all my beautiful pipes. I think we're just going to concentrate on keeping the base alive, and we'll just repair whatever they destroy. Alright. Come at me, Xeno scum. Hey, Dim Bones Man, how's it going? Just in time for a swarm? Yeah. You missed the 20-minute scrambled egg montage. I think we're going to be very happy with all this condensed resin, though. Obviously, we use some of it for the story, but at our main base, we'll take this and we'll turn it into that charged plasma or whatever. And we'll use that to charge up some of our super weapons. All right. Oh, you're coming from over there? I wish I would have noticed. I wish I would have noticed that earlier.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed. The fungal resin compression level has decreased. We have to bring it back before we can start infusing it into the Great Mushroom Tree.
Oh, they are attacking from multiple angles, okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. No. Nope.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Yeah, it sure has. That's not really our biggest problem at the moment. Oh, they are coming from just literally every angle, aren't they?
Destroyed.
Alright. Oh, here's the boss. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, we're gonna do this again, are we? My trauma's a little too fresh for that. Could we just not do that one? And he says no, we're definitely doing that one. Oh my goodness. Oh, and he's got the fast recharge on it and everything. Yeah, I'm so dead. The thing about those guys, yeah, look at this. He's gonna loop me in and he's gonna drop that on my head. I'm so gonna die. Come on, teleport.
It's under attack.
Okay, do I have any defenses left, or are they just all dead?
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Do we have any defenses? Where is everything?
Technology has been developed. New weapons
Yeah,
are available.
I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, well, meteorite, something I don't know, and the vine attack.
Tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, I bet you it has.
Buildings has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
Piercer.
Too close to another building of the same type.
Is it though?
There is a breach in our walls.
Do a little spamming here.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
That is not something I want to hear. Because we don't have any energy to connectors outside of our base.
A building has been destroyed.
Alright, where? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate it. Do you all mind?
Base is under attack.
There's two of them. Okay, that explains a little bit more. Mission completed. No, I need to reconstruct.
Therians are fierce fighters. It's good we don't usually see them in attack waves against our bases.
Ashley, our laboratory has finished analyzing the Therian egg while we were fighting.
Interesting.
That egg is roughly 84 years old, and based on its stage of development, it should take about 5 or 6 more years to hatch.
That's approximately 20 times longer than the eggs of any known Earth-based species. This could also explain why we never see these creatures in large numbers. They must be very good at hiding and guarding their nests.
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Alright, please let me have my stuff back. Also, please repair all these turrets.
Base is under attack.
Armor plating, beautiful. My stuff, thank you.
A tower has been destroyed.
Alright, I can take them one at a time. That's not so bad. That other one must have died to my turrets because we had that orange drop. Whew. Okay, well, that happened, is all I can say about that. That's a thing that happened. The bosses are usually not too bad. Where the bosses get really bad is when there's two of them, or there's one like that cancer combo that is just absolutely like nigh unkillable when there's two of them. So the one dude was walling me in and the other was dropping meteors on my head, and there's just like nothing I could do about that. You guys literally flattened my base. Feels bad, man. And there's my other stuff. Oh, we need to recompress the resin, so I'm not even allowed to leave. I do have to repair this. All right.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Wow, they really did a number on the system, didn't they? I see you, tree guys. Don't you get any ideas? Oh, you're not a resin tree. Okay. I was gonna say, where are you hooked up? You look okay? You look okay. Yeah, notice how I don't have to do anything to do the repairs. I don't know why this would drop my egg. It's literally me just like eyeballing something and be like, repair drone, repair that. And there's no way that I could have dropped enough turrets to protect this, especially not knowing what angle something would attack from. Interesting. I wonder what happened there. Was that another spot that wasn't hooked up, or was that a spot that just got so destroyed that there was nothing left? Okay, that one's cool. How are you feeling? Now, I guess we're gonna have to run this side of it, and then we're gonna have to do the middle. Yeah, there were some damaged parts.
Okay, we're compressing enough resin to start infusing it into the great mushroom tree. We can jump back to the fungal swamp outpost.
Yeah, but Ashley, think of all the resin we would leave behind. We are not leaving any resin behind.
Warning. Hostile creatures are closing on our base. Prepare for an attack.
Okay, I'm getting kind of tired of the swamp biome. Alright, here we are. I need to check this section of it. We got a minute and 39 seconds. That's all good. I guess we'll kill the one up north and then we'll go repair everything down south again. I will say the game pacing in these kind of instances don't feel as good as normal. I'm just annoyed because it's like I just want to be done and move on, but they keep making it so I can't leave because you can't teleport out when you're getting attacked like that. And then they're gonna break stuff, so then I have to stay here to fix the stuff. So it turns into just kind of a vicious cycle. Okay, we're gonna try to blitz this attack in the north, and then we'll go down south. I can already see we have a big chunk that's probably broken already.
New technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
All right, anybody else? Yeah. Literally a Gatling gun and a giant napalm thrower. That seems to do the job. All right, you look done except for the cancer. I spoke too soon.
An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
I thought that was the attack.
Base is under attack.
Tower destroyed.
I really, really like that fire weapon. I'm so glad we put the ammo efficiency in there.
We have to bring it back before we can start infusing it into the great mushroom tree.
Okay, we're compressing enough resin to start infusing it into the great mushroom tree. We can jump back to the fungal swamp outpost.
Can we? Can we jump back to the fungal post outpost? So I don't feel like we can.
Being destroyed. Base is under attack.
All right, where'd you go, Cancer? I saw you.
The tower has been destroyed.
All right, well, we got this, but now, what about that? Oh my goodness. I feel like an action hero here. Or in a Michael Bay movie. Alright. Can we please be done? Can we please just get the repairs and leave? Repair all of this, and I need to get that eastern branch also.
More information about the fungal species.
Excellent. Do you know how to kill them now?
They are very susceptible to extreme temperatures. Cryogenic and fire-based effectors should be very effective against them.
That's good information, but most fire and cryo-based weapons don't have a lot of stopping power. How do we kill them before they get to our walls?
You can try energy-based weapons like plasma or lasers. They should be significantly more effective than regular kinetic ammunition.
Okay, that makes
The
sense.
lasers were.
I think we can stop them with that.
I'm amazed that they're just now getting to that point in the story. because that one map, we basically had to figure out how to kill those or we were never going to finish that map. There were like 30 of those by the time we killed the spawners. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay, okay, that's good. I have some kind of power problem. What is your problem? What is your problem? Why do you say you don't... Why you no gas? Why you no gas?
I am detecting a radical increase of biological content within the atmosphere. Vegetative reproduction has rapidly accelerated all around us.
I'm gonna say we're okay. I don't know why those are having problems. I'm gonna say we're okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, so they said we could go back to our main base. Well, not our main base, but the Fungal Valley base. Okay, so that was the Fungal Swamp. Ooh, okay. Yeah, defending gigantic pipelines. Here's a pro tip for real life. Don't have to defend giant long pipelines. It's a losing proposition. Alright, hopefully this is going to be as easy as building a decompactor and hooking it up. But I have a feeling it won't be, because nothing in this DLC has been straightforward.
We're back, Mr. Riggs. I love the majestic awe of the great mushroom tree, even in its damaged state. I hope we can bring it back to its full glory.
We have enough fungal resin to start the transfusion, Ashley. We need to decompress it and connect a pipeline to the west side of the tree trunk.
Okay, let's get to work then.
Dimbones Man says, so you can double fire from each hand? Yes, you can, but not every weapon. I don't think I can use my chainsword at the same time. Like, say, I can't double fire that. But I could double fire a nuke and my gat. A lot of my resources on this map are drying up too. Definitely time to get going. Okay, so start feeding resin to the tree. All right, we're gonna sell this. All right, please, please, please have enough room. Yes. Hopefully just need one decompressor to do this. I see we have some cancer in the northeast. Oh, waiting for you. What's your deal? You're all out. Alright, yeah, just take this down. Yeah, at least selling things gives me a full refund, so that's something nice. Okay, and then, nope, let's not nuke that. Instead, why don't we put some resin out?
The resin is flowing into the trunk of the great mushroom tree very rapidly. I thought it was going to take months to saturate, but it looks like it's taking in everything that we pump into it.
I also don't want to be bringing any out here. Which also means I need to decompress this one. Yeah, I don't want those because I want all my resin going to my other map. Okay, we have to pump 20k.
I have bad news again. One of the underground Darkthorn tendrils has just activated. It is sending resin up north.
The increased energy flux must have brought it back to life. We have to cut it off.
There is a lot of movement in that area of the swamp. I think that it already activated a large Canceroth lair.
There's no getting around this. We have to go there and destroy that abomination once and for all.
Mission area expanded. Please check your map.
Yeah, the downside though is I think that was the 10k we had stored in the tanks, but now our tanks are empty, so that's not a bad speed though. It's fine. As long as they don't attack the logistics, I don't mind. Alright, you know what? Let's kill that other dude over here. I don't trust him as far as I can't throw him. Ready the laser? Yeah, come here, you. Yeah, nope, we're not doing that. Homie, don't play that game.
The great mushroom tree has almost completely stopped taking in the resin from the pipeline.
Okay, it looks like it's reached full saturation. Now we need to wait for the resin to work its magic.
All right, where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah, normally I don't double fire because I'm normally more concerned about like aiming carefully and conserving ammo. But in those situations where it's literally just a DPS check, especially with the fire, because I can back up and leave fire behind me, I really want like large saturation for that. The range also is not very good on the napalm thrower here. Alright, that came from this direction. Yeah, there you are.
Island is a fortress. We have to punch through it layer by layer.
I am detecting a
Oh my goodness.
creature nests on this island. We should destroy them to weaken the resistance.
Look at all that corrupted growth. We have to burn it all. We can't let it spread any further.
Alright, give me the nukes. Humanity's last resort and first resort. That's what I think about you. Oh my goodness, I can't find an inn. Alright, give me my nuke. Yeah, there it is. I have the auto aim. You can really tell. Ow.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Alright, we just gotta back off till we heal. I did not make a lot of headway on that run. Come on, get me close enough that I can nuke. Alright, no more nukes. Fire time. Where do those missiles come from?
Hostile
Oh,
creatures
my,
are
because I
coming
switched to
from
missiles
inside
and they're
the
bouncing off of
We should
things.
Go there and clear it out.
That makes sense.
Technology
I am almost out of ammo in my right hand.
are available for construction.
Rex, yeah, Rex indeed. I have one nuke. I have a little bit of napalm. Okay, my gat has recharged at least. Okay, give me my nukes. Ah! That's only at half? Oh my goodness. How are you at half? Maybe I need to try to get in there and chainsaw it, but I have a feeling that that's going to be the chainsaw resistant type. Okay, you gotta go. Me or you this time. Alright, it was you. They were not kidding when they said fortress. They were not kidding at all. Alright, any chance that we can see it? Where are you at, big guy? Where are you at? Okay, none on the... Oh, but we got double spawners. Okay, that's what I need to take out. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I'm almost tempted to go put a third acid resist on. Okay, we have antimatter
A
up.
new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
No more near my nest, please. Oh, and he eats the nuke for him. Alright, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay, I did land that nuke. Yeah, when they can cover each other like this, that's where it's so hard to make headway. I think I'm better off coming through that middle section than I am trying to fight over here.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest.
Really?
I should go there and clear it out.
Hostile creatures from near my nest, you don't say. Alright, round 3, we got 1 nuke. I don't even know where this thing is. Where are you? Yeah, they all just defend it. Yeah, here it is. That's what we need to kill. There's another one right over here, too. Yeah, there's another. Okay, maybe we can come in from the side and not be getting nuked from every angle. Got 2 nukes. I really would like the nukes to be available when I get up there.
Warning. A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Ow. Double ow, triple ow. Man, they were really wanting to go all out on this one, huh? Alright, well, I almost have all my nukes back. We're at 3 out of 5. Alright, can I please get in there? It's dead north. Alright, I'm willing to nuke one of those even. Antimatter out.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Alright, come on, come on. That's not my nuke. That's not my nuke. Go, go, go. I don't think we killed it. Okay, I can at least see it. I have 1 nuke. Go. I don't think we killed that either, if I'm being honest. Alright, we're gonna have to start dual wielding. I do will say, it makes me feel like a badass when I'm doing that. Effectiveness, I don't know, but badass, definitely. Okay, I got a nuke off, but I think it, yeah, I got eaten by the cancer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we definitely need to put some laser towers and some ice towers at our main base. If those attack our main base, we are not set up to deal with that. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. That's another one down. All right, what if I drop some nuclear mines at your feet? How would you feel about that? I'm gonna nuke that too. Go, go, go. All right, we have our rocket barrage. Rocket barrage. There's another one. They were not kidding when they said fortress. If you thought they were kidding, you were wrong. Whew. I'm like tired. I'm like physically tired. Just stretched before this, apparently. All right, where is that coming from? You. Knock it off. No more. No more. Bad, evil plant thing. You think the fire would be a little more effective against the plants?
new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
How would I tell? How would I tell that they're different than the other group of hostile creatures from the nearby nest? That doesn't narrow it down at all. Alright, don't waste my nuke.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest.
Okay, we gotta go.
There and clear it out.
Thank you, Mr. Riggs. Very helpful. Okay, 4 seconds on a heal. Man, not having any passive healing. When you get low, man, you're just low.
Warning. A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Thank goodness we don't have any of the stone guys here in addition to everything else we're doing. Okay, nuke is ready. Nuke is empty apparently. Okay, oh shoot, I thought we killed it. Okay, we definitely didn't. There's still something up there. And I still have like 2 more nests on the side. Okay, are you dead or not dead? Which is it? You can't be Schrodinger's evil fungus cancer. Living or dead? Pick one. Don't think you can eternally lie. Hey, bowler larva? Is it soggy bottom or the creamy, doughy base? You know, I'm not sure you want any swamp crust. That's probably a bad idea. Oh, there's another spawner. Oh my gosh. Who hurt the man who designed this level? What did they do to you? Every time I think we're done, there's just another layer. Going full Macross here. Always go full Macross. I can't even get to the freaking target.
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Alright, send the antimatter in at least. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Go away. Okay, that guy said resist to fire, just FYI. So the big throwy dudes, punchy dudes, the fire's no good against them.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest.
Mr. Riggs, I think we've noticed. I think we've noticed that there are nearby monsters coming from a nearby nest. Are you respawning? I feel like we've killed you before. You look familiar. Have I killed you before? Does anyone know the reference for Soggy Bottom Boys?
A new group of hostile creatures.
Or is that just a babble thing? Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, the nuke, I mean, look at that. The nuke did like 10k. 10k just isn't enough. So it's not that it's not effective. It's just not enough. Okay, you are not immune to my chainsaw, though. Okay, that's high risk, but it got the job done. Yep, Dim Bones Man got it. Oh, brother, where art thou? I really enjoyed that movie. That was just a fun movie. It's an interesting time period, too. Just in U.S. history. Not the most pleasant one, but interesting. Whew, okay. Okay. Dead. It's dead now. Can we get the objective without having to kill the other things? I think the answer is no. Okay, cancer. Yeah, none of that, please.
The new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available.
And here I was thinking that we weren't going to finish that tech. Isn't that hilarious?
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby. We should go there and clear it out.
I feel like I'm not even making progress here.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a
How long have I been in this single engagement? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? And I have good weapons, so it's not like I'm under-geared here, at least in that regard. Okay, there's one of them. Okay, well, the chainsaw wins.
from a nearby nest. We
I
should
gotta back
go
off for a
there
heal.
and clear it out.
I would love to, Mr. Riggs. I would love to. Alright. Why do I even have a count of 10 of those if the cooldown never lets me get below like 8? I guess maybe you could get a bunch of cooldown reduction, or yeah, cooldown reduction maybe? That was all my swarmer missiles to kill like 4 of those. Sweetie swooty, I'm coming for that fungal booty. There he is. Okay, I cannot, okay. I cannot chainsaw him, but I can chainsaw you. But I don't have enough oomph. Okay, no chainsaw, no good. Nuke, good. What was that, Nuke? What was that? It like curved away from the target. I feel cheated. I feel very cheated by that. Alright, you I can chainsaw. Oh, it's on now. It's on now. Don't start it. Don't start it.
You
Ah,
can try to recover it later.
we were so close. Okay, at least these ones I don't think get to like insta regen.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
The Tokyo Drift. Unfortunately, we spun out. Yeah, I feel like we just need to be able to call in like tactical nuclear weapons. No, strategic nuclear weapons. After seeing this in the metal zone, dude, the metal zone had nothing on this. This one has been ridiculous. Maybe I'm just using the wrong weapon set.
A group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Oh, the nuke curving off? Yes. Yeah, that was a perfect drift to not hit what I needed it to hit. Very well dodged. Okay, I have a cancer back there that I really need to kill before we run out of laser. There we go. What did I even drop? I dropped my nuke. Okay.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and
Okay,
clear it
yes,
out.
Mr. Riggs. I heard you the first like 40 times. And I agree. We should go there. And we should clear it out. If you have any better ideas on how to do that, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Okay, the missiles are pretty good against the plants. I should try to prioritize that. Alright, there's one more. Yeah, you. Missiles for the plants. God, when you have like 5 of those red circles under your feet, it's coming from down here now. I'm getting too far away from my fire. Yeah, the cancer blocks my chainsword. Can't block that, filthy casual. Yikes! 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 Did we get it? Oh, we got it. Okay. Okay. Now we can concentrate. Okay, that's no good. That's better, but still not great.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Yeah, he likes the laser. He likes the laser.
We've done it, Mr. Riggs. We've destroyed all of the cancer
Oh.
spawns. The darkthorn growth is crumbling. Mr. Riggs? Hello?
Wait a moment, Ashley.
What is it? What is going on?
We have cut off the resin flow to the north, but now we will have to deal with whatever has already grown there. Something massive is coming our way.
How big is this threat?
Thousands of creatures and a huge amount of condensed biomass. Ashley, we do not have a lot of time. We have to bring up all of the defenses that we can muster.
If the cancer rot reach the west side of the Great Tree, it's game over. They'll infect the entire organism through that opening and multiply like crazy, thanks to all the resin that we've already pumped in there. That could have catastrophic consequences.
This is going to be the largest attack that we have ever faced, Ashley. This is not a joke. The clock is ticking.
Okay, then there's no time to waste. If they're all coming in from the north, then we can focus our defenses accordingly. We can set up lines of defense that we can fall back to one by one.
That is a good idea, Ashley. Remember that we can build floating towers. They might be expensive, but we can place them in front of our land-based defenses.
What land-based defenses? What land base do you think we have? I want to kill these spawners before we leave. Is that even going to be possible? Maybe? Uh-oh. 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 Run, Mr. Riggs, run! Yeah, I got 10 seconds. I just need to back off. What's our timer? Okay, we got 4 minutes. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure it'll be fine. You know what? If we're gonna do this, let's do this. Yeah, I feel like I need a strategic nuke for these things. No more of this tactical garbage. We need to get serious about this. Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh, finish it. Okay, I got him. All right, one more to go. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. No pressure or anything. No pressure or anything. Where are you at? You're right there. All right, missiles for the big boys. Maybe some missiles for you too. Missiles are not stellar for you. Take out some more of the plants. Yikes. Yikes. Jeez. Who hurt you? I will say, laser MVP, by the way. Like, by far. Ease of use and actual, like, relevancy, so high.
A new group of hostile creatures is
Okay,
coming from a nearby
okay.
nest.
Oh my goodness, there's another one! How? How can there be this many? Alright, I'm gonna need some time to go build defenses, so we're just gonna have to leave this. Okay, if they're coming from the north... I have no idea how big the biggest is. There isn't one more, there's at least two. Oh my goodness.
They are almost almost here, Ashley. We have to pick up the pace.
I'm doing my best, Mr. Riggs. Let's
Yelling
stay
isn't helping. Okay, hopefully they don't come over here. Hopefully they concentrate on the west side, like was mentioned. And despite me not wanting to put any of these in, I probably should put at least one or two. Okay, and then they're just in. Okay, what else do we have that could be useful here? How about an attack drone?
Developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Can't do that. Power rod. We could totally power rod. Alright, I think that just is what it is. I got 18 left. Alright, now that's not actually the spot though. This is actually the spot. So let's dig in over here a little bit more.
Building at the same time.
Are they though, Mr. Riggs? Are they? I feel like I'm wandering too far to the
Coming
west.
from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Don't you start with me, Ashley. Don't you even start with me in that.
too close to another building of the same type.
Okay, oh nope, no, we're not out of juice yet. We got one more.
Too close to another building at the same time.
There you go. Okay, we've used all of our AI cores. I will try to assault that place until they get here.
Danger. Multiple hostile attacks.
Oh, there they are. Never mind.
I am maximizing the output of all combat systems.
This is it. It's either us or them.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest.
Oh, they're also attacking the northeast. Dang
Clear
it.
out.
Oh, hey, my HCM is still functioning. Okay, that's good. That's really good. And there's my launcher thingamabobber. Every time those guys do the slide attack,
Transrock biomass has entered the area.
We can't allow it to breach our defenses. If it gets through, it's going to roll over our base.
yes, it will. Every time those guys do the slide attack, all I can hear is Oriwa. Oh, and they're coming from multiple angles. Boo. Alright, where you got cancer?
Is under attack.
Ooh.
Tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, I know. I can't leave here until I kill the cancer, though.
Destroyed.
Okay, I killed the cancer, but there's still a boss. Take me over here. Alright, where is the cancer?
Nearby nest. Destroyed.
Okay, there it is.
Under attack.
Alright, now we might have a chance. Alright, can I also take out the boss while I'm here? Where are you at? I literally can't even see what you are.
Energy connector has been destroyed. Buildings have been destroyed.
Alright, well, whatever you are, you bleed, so I think we'll take it.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
A tower has been destroyed.
attack.
What are you even? I can't even see what that is. All right, this place is probably fine. That place is fine. All right. Whoa. That is a thing that happened.
That is clear of all plans from our presence. We did it, Ashley.
We saved the town.
Unbelievable. I don't think we've ever faced an attack of this scale before. I need some rest.
You deserve it, Ashley. Catch your breath, and then we should go check how the great mushroom tree is doing after the resin infusion.
Ashley, you may rest for 39 milliseconds. Your rest is up. Time to get moving.
Base is under attack.
Tower destroyed.
What do you mean tower destroyed? That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Ooh. How's the progress? I think we just literally had a 30-minute long battle, Droog. I'm like actually exhausted. Like, it's a good thing I don't have my lights on. I'm probably
The tree
actually
is
sweating.
blooming. We saved it, Mr. Riggs. And look at the upper levels. I can see new branches grow in front of our eyes. That's absolutely amazing.
Amazing and disturbing at the same time, Ashley.
What do you mean?
The pace at which the tree is regenerating is totally out of control. It is gaining tons of biomass every minute, and we have no idea when it is going to stop growing.
You shouldn't be so surprised, Mr. Riggs. We've pumped an enormous amount of fungal resin into the tree. Getting it back into shape was our goal from the beginning.
Yes, but don't you think that we might have overdone it? It was supposed to slowly regenerate, but now it looks like it is going to grow much larger than it was before.
You're jumping to conclusions, Mr. Riggs. The energy potential of the fungal resin is immense, but it's not infinite. I'm sure the regeneration process is going to slow down very soon.
Either way, I think that it is growing much too fast. Uncontrolled cellular growth often leads to gene corruption and various mutations. These hyper-regenerative properties of the fungal resin might have mutated the naturally growing thorn vine into dog thorn and later into the canceroth. We are playing with fire, Ashley.
There is a lot of sense in what you're saying, but I think that now that we've healed this organism, it will be able to remain in balance. Evolutionary processes on Galatea 37 are much faster than on Earth. But either way, this ecosystem is thousands, if not millions, of years old. Even if we risk another mutation, I think we should be able to notice it early and take appropriate measures if that happens.
I think that leaving this organism intact is an unnecessary risk. We should sterilize this area with a thermonuclear explosion.
I think that it will be enough if we cauterize the opening through which we've pumped the resin. The chitin wall of the tree should harden momentarily. We can monitor this biome remotely after that's done. Let's give it some time to heal.
Ashley, please, think this through. We can erase this threat by overloading the rift station within our outpost building. I can start that procedure from that location, if you change your mind.
Oh, let's see. So we could destroy the great tree by detonating the outpost, or we could save the great tree by cauterizing the resin intake. Okay, hold on. I don't want something to attack me. Let me get into a menu. I mean, it seems like a bad idea to leave this running. But I also feel like we probably don't need to nuke it after all that work. All right, we will cauterize and have regrets later in life. Does cauterize mean this? It just means sell off my pipes. Oh, space. I think you've done too much to... Yeah, I kind of agree. All right, let's see what horrific things we have done. Literally save the biome from uber cancer. Create new uber cancer factory. Day's work. I mean, it is pretty cool, right? That makes me think of like the cloud forests from Shadow Empire.
The mushroom tree is quickly returning to its former glory. The entire ecosystem of the fungal swamp is buzzing with more life than ever. I believe that the Canceroth threat was a natural mutation that came to life from the wondrous properties of the fungal resin and an unknown set of random circumstances. We treated this disease by removing the Darkthorn and Canceroth presence, just like a surgeon removes dead tissue. The medicine we applied came from the very patient that we were healing. We didn't need to invent new artificial solutions. We simply transfused the resin from a strong, healthy part of the organism to the dying one. I feel proud that we were able to intervene in a situation that was clearly endangering this ecosystem and solve the problem by returning balance to nature itself.
How can you be certain that what we did here is going to be enough to prevent the Canceroth from reappearing?
On the contrary, Mr. Riggs, it might very well appear once again, but we did the best we could to prevent that from happening. Our automated facilities will remain in this area and will notify us of any anomalous growth that could endanger our presence on Galatea 37.
I guess it really depends how much danger Earth is in. If Earth is in like super duper danger, then we should have just burned that.
Ashley, what would you like to do next?
We have finished our mission in the fungal swamp, Mr. Riggs. We can take advantage of the fungal resin that we accumulated in our liquid compression network. We could even use it to power the Rift Station back at our HQ,
Yep.
or to easily set up shield generators wherever we want to.
That is a powerful resource indeed. If there is nothing left to do for us in this biome, we can return to our primary objectives.
Or we could try to find a good resource mining location within the fungal swamp. The mineral deposits around the Great Mushroom Tree are not that impressive.
No.
There is a particularly resource-rich location not far from here. I will mark it for you.
Thank you, Mr. Riggs. We can go there to set up a mining outpost, or we can also leave that for some other time.
That is up to you, Ashley. We can go there or return to our primary objectives.
Okay. I do not think we're going to do that at the moment. What I wanted to look at, so we have teleport, antimatter proxy, shield generator, large storage. Okay, that, yeah. Large storage, please. I do like the attack drones. Okay, we will be able to actually use our heavy artillery because we can use the resin to produce what it needs, and then we're out of ironium. Unfortunately, our income on that's pretty garbo. Okay, the question is, I guess let's head home for just a second. We need an alien research facility built. Yep, that's another DLC down. We have the Into the Dark, I believe it's called, is our last DLC. It's the one we started and then retreated away from right away. It would not have been a good one to start with, I have a feeling. Okay, we need the Alien Research Center, which needs some water. Hopefully this isn't going to be a difficult thing for me to do. Water. We had problems hooking that up last time. We had to be over here. Yeah, right here. And you're telling me you're not getting enough water. Okay, we're going to need to do a little bit of fixing here. Oh, and we don't have enough ironium. Okay, well, I don't want to stay on this map while we farm ironium, so we're not going to do that. But hold on, I probably should fix the water issue. All right, so we're going to need a pump. Okay, a pump into... Into... Could all games please standardize what button rotates buildings? Pretty please. Oh, can't get it through on that side. All right, come into the main system. Yeah, we're having all kind. Okay, that's why my research was garbo. Also, we're losing a bajillion power apparently. I have no water in storage. You look like you have water. You do. Hang on, what's going on here? Yeah, what is going on here? Why don't you have water? Okay, I get that you want to upgrade, but you should have water. All right, well, either way, it should be fine. And we don't have the Ironium to do the other upgrade, so I don't want to be here because we'll trigger a attack. Okay, so... use the mining elevator to travel underground. Travel to the limestone jungle. Limestone jungle. Caverns entrance? I think that's it, yeah. Yeah, I think this is it. Most alien fauna species have specific damage resistances and weaknesses. You don't say. Yeah, so this is the last DLC. We are very, very early in it. We're not far. We chickened out because it said if we die in here, we die for real, like in real life. So we didn't do it. Before we start, though, I am going to take my tea break here and go get a refill. What's a good screen? Those are kind of boring. I guess we'll just bask in the glory of Mr. Riggs. We also should double check. I think we have a nuclear missile upgrade. And we might have a swarmer upgrade too. We should definitely check on that before we go too far. As always, if you haven't gotten up and had a break yourself, I'd encourage you to get a stretch, get a drink, whatever's gonna keep you going. If you're not blocking ads, I appreciate the penny. I'm gonna have a 5-minute timer here, and then I will be right back. All right, hope you had a good break. Just out of curiosity, for the people who are in here, did YouTube show you my last community post I made yesterday? Normally I have a little bit of interaction on my posts. I had like one interaction, which was very strange. I couldn't tell if literally nobody cared or if it just wasn't getting shown. YouTube's been having some back-end problems for like, I don't know, over a week now. I was just curious if that was part of it. Okay, let's see what we can upgrade before we go too far here. Okay, cryo. I don't know what element we're gonna need here. So that is a maybe. We may come back to that. I want swarmer, laser extreme. Okay, so we have a laser upgraded, but we don't have enough ironium. We have nuke upgrades, but I'm gonna guess we don't have enough ironium. All right, I know exactly what we need to do here first. Root gun does physical damage. I think we got that maybe from that egg unlock. That was swarm with ironium. Okay. What post? It was a mentioning that we were gonna do lights go out and a link to the previous Ride Like the Wind 6 Ages post. You ignore most posts on YouTube. YouTube loves to show me posts from people I literally don't follow and don't want. It really does annoy me too. But I do like to see posts from people that I do follow. And I do like people to see my posts. So, yeah. Maybe if they'd stop trying to cram shorts down my throat for 5 seconds. Okay, this certainly does not look like a map that we're gonna be keeping. Just out of curiosity. What is over here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Really? Just the random buff spot. Alright. Let's see. Physical seems to be okay. They sound like crystals breaking. Explosive seems good. Laser, I mean the laser's always good, right? Like that's not a surprise. And what are you trying to do? I'm not sure what he was doing. Oh, we got summoning boys. Yeah, okay. Didn't see the YouTube, did see it. The previous run didn't make much sense to you? Oh, maybe if you're there from the beginning it would help. I quite enjoyed that game. You don't see a lot of Bronze Age fantasy, which I think is a shame. I think it's very cool. Okay, this is obviously not going to be a map that we get to farm on. Okay, let me make a hard save here, because somebody did say that we can actually game over if we die. So, I will make a save. And let's see what happens. I mined the heck out of this, didn't I? That's hilarious. Yeah, I think you might like that one, Droog. It's a weird mix of like strategy, role-playing. I don't even know how to describe King of Dragon Pass and Ride Like the Wind. It's a very narratively driven clan management game. I find it amazingly fun. All right, what's your problem?
This is amazing. I've never seen a creature like this.
We should kill it.
Anorix crystals are fused with its body like an infection or a parasite.
You are not of this world. You rot blissfully here. I will crush you. Danger! The creature is preparing to attack. I am rerouting maximum power to combat systems.
Whoa, slow your roll there, Spicy. Slow your roll. Oh, I can't use my barrage. Okay, time out. My barrage doesn't work. Clever, clever. All right, we'll try the drone swarm, even though it's really low level. Is anything else? Okay, that's not going to be helpful right now. Try a gas grenade, sure. That should be fine. The mine's not going to do anything either. Maybe we try the decoy. We haven't done that yet. Get some new tries out here. So, all right, we will put a decoy out. We will throw the antimatter, throw the gas grenade, and the drone swarm. Maybe you have to be punished for being a jerk. Okay, these guys... I think the fire... I'm not sure. One of the two was getting resisted there. Well, that's spicy. Well, that's rather spicy. The cooldown on that gas grenade is really nice and short. I will say that. It also, I think, gets thrown off the cliff if I don't aim it correctly.
The creature is healing itself. We need to interrupt it, or we won't stand a chance.
You got a way to do that, Mr. Riggs? Defeat the creature. I mean, I'd love to. What would you like me to do, Mr. Riggs? He has mini lasers. Ow. My gas grenade keeps falling down the hole. How embarrassing. Oh, you jerk. Okay, what exactly? Am I supposed to touch that? That seems like a bad idea. Oh, it's an activate. Grumble, grumble. Okay, well, I never would have guessed that. Ow, 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 ooh, ow. Remember, if you die here, you die in real life. That's what Mr. Riggs said. God, this guy kind of reminds me of the boss of Tale of Immortal. That wave attack.
That is enough. I think we've seriously...
Bad boy.
It stopped attacking us.
The creature has raised a barrier. We have to find a way to destroy it and kill this monster before it spreads the Anorix infection.
This poison is consuming my thoughts. Why did you come here? Why do you attack me?
I don't want to fight you. I came here to destroy the substance that's corrupting your world.
Your voice whispers to me just like these crystals. I don't believe you. Why do you want to get inside my head?
I mean you no harm. Let me help you. I can remove this poison from your body.
No, these crystals heal me. I wanted to destroy them, but it was a mistake. They sing a good song.
The good song.
Tranquility. I feel their love for this world, and now they want to protect it from you and your kind. They will unite us all.
Ashley, I do not understand how you can communicate with this creature, but it has clearly gone insane from the Anorix. The barrier is collapsing. We can kill it as soon as it's eroded completely.
No, I don't think we have to. We can try to remove the Anorix crystals from its body when the barrier is down.
That is a huge risk, Ashley. You don't know what the creature
Really good
will do,
textures on
and
this
I don't know if I
creature.
can shield you from so much direct
The
exposure to
scales.
Anorix. This is a crazy idea.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Too many voices in my head. They are eating my thoughts.
The pain! The pain!
Error. System malfunction. No. Ashley. Situation critical. Cardiac hyperarrhythmia detected. Emergency AED procedure in progress. Defibrillation in 3, 2, 1. Operator heart rate stopped. Administering intravenous cardiac stimulant treatment. Operator not responding to treatment. Heart rate stopped. Situation critical. Defibrillation in 3, 2, 1. Wake up, Ashley! Wake up, you stupid human! Defibrillation in 3, 2, 1.
Crystals, not even once.
Returning. Ashley, you... I thought you were gone. You scared a robot. That was so stupid. Why did you do that?
What happened here? Everything hurts.
Morphine administered. The pain will go away in a moment. You removed an Anorix crystal from the creature's body, and it exploded with an unknown energy spectrum. It almost killed you.
I wanted to help that creature. It was infected by Anorix, but it looked like it was still fighting its influence. I thought we could save it. I'm sorry, Mr. Riggs. That was bad judgment.
I understand your intentions, Ashley. However, I think that this action was irrational. You didn't act like yourself. How were you even able to communicate with that creature?
I don't know. It felt like I was just talking to it. I didn't grasp that in the heat of battle. Now that I think of it, it does sound surreal.
The creature has escaped us, and it looks like it is the main carrier of the Anorix contamination.
Let's call it the Anorix worm, for a lack of better name. But yes, I think you're probably right. The Anorix bioanomalies that we first noticed appeared as a result of the worm's movement underground. And it looks like the Anorix crystals in this cave have grown around its presence.
The battle with the monster opened up a new passage underground. It looks like a traversable tunnel to a lower level of these caves. We should go there as soon as possible.
I agree, but we can't leave all of these Anorix crystals here. It's too risky.
Understood, Ashley. I will leave a timed explosive behind us. It will shatter the crystals and collapse the cave.
Okay, that should do the trick. Let's proceed to the lower levels of the cavern system.
I love how Mr. Riggs wants to solve everything.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
I love how Mr. Riggs wants to solve everything with nuclear weapons or explosives. Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna need the pickaxe. That seems like that's gonna be a thing in this DLC. What are you under? Pickaxe. Teleport extreme.
Crafting completed.
Cooldown 5.5 seconds. I'm out of ironium. Okay, I don't know what damage type we're gonna need. Oh, but we're out of ironium. Alright. Alright, pickaxe. Where are you? It said we had a new unique recipe. It's not where I expected it. Oh no, it's probably pickaxe. Explosive damage. Alright, do we have a recipe for that? I'm gonna assume that we do. We do, and of course, we don't have enough ironium. Yep. Yep. I really hope we have a good depositor too. Drew says, I watched an hour of the first run of 6 Ages yesterday. Seems like an interesting game. It is very unique. Have you ever played King of Dragon Pass? It's by the same people and in the same world. That's kind of a legendary game from, geez, like what, the 90s?
We've
Early
reached the
2000s?
lower level of the cavern system. This is as deep as this tunnel can take us.
This place is amazing. We've been walking down for a bit, but I can still see glimpses of the sky in some places through the sponge-like ceiling structure.
Remember that the ground level above us is not even. Some of the crevices on the surface were a few hundred meters deep, so even though we've traveled deep underground, the ceiling above us might be just a few meters thick in some places.
Okay, so where do we go from here? This looks like a dead end.
First, we should build an outpost on this level and use it as a forward base of operations. These limestone walls are relatively soft. I can dig through them with my drilling tools. We could even blow them up with explosives. Try digging in any direction, and I will scan the area in search of a good building location.
Fascinating. This place must be the remains of a primal coral reef. I kind of feel bad just drilling through it.
This ancient seabed stretches for hundreds of kilometers. Our presence is negligible.
You're right. Let's focus on tracking down the Anorix worm.
Oh, the chainsaw works. Idia says, so what happened with 6 Ages? I didn't drop it. We finished it. That's a full run that I currently have. And we're gonna, when we're done with Riftbreaker, our next game is gonna be 6 Ages 2, Lights Go Out. So it will be, it's gonna take place after the events in the previous game. And they are vaguely tied together, but you won't have needed to see the first one for this to make sense. But it's a good watch. It's a very unique series. Definitely very interesting. I would suggest it to people.
Excellent. Let's try digging our way to the closest one.
Okay, now they did mention a little... Okay, there's explosive fauna. They did mention building a base. We do have some sunlight here, so I could get some solar. Okay, there's cobalt. Is there carbonium here? No. I mean, that's fine, TM, but we definitely will need some. What happened to Eastern Era? Eastern Era was way too buggy. Way too buggy. That one's done. Hopefully they patch it up and I can make another run at it, but in 3 episodes, so 3 hours of your video time, about 5 hours of my time, I had 2 hard freezes that the backup saves like were way behind the timer of what they should have been, so I had to like make up a lot of time, and we lose story progress and whatnot. You can't have that for a playthrough. And there were just far too many bugs. Like, they wouldn't follow the schedules. You can't have a colony builder where the people don't follow the schedules. Like, that's not how this works. Okay, I do want this. So I guess if nothing else, we're gonna drop some solar here. Maybe we don't go the super expensive storage. Maybe we go cheap storage on this one. Just a little bit of storage to get us going, and we'll get this pumping so that we can get those upgrades. If nothing else, I want the pick upgrades because I'm pretty sure that the pick is pretty intricate to this DLC. Okay, and then I guess I better put in some more before we run off. I don't know if we'll try to keep this. I don't know if we'll try to defend it, but for now, we can at least slurp some of that up. Any of the dots on the screen should be a good destination. Roger. I'm very grateful that I can use my chainsword to dig through things. Okay, and you are a rare. Okay, do it. I guess we could explore a little bit in each direction just to see what we can see. Okay, there'd be some sunlight here. Ionium. And what are you? Ah, one of the jerks. Yeah, none of that, please. Okay, so I know we can get some solar from those light areas. I wonder if there's any other good fuel sources. Okay, well, that answers that. As he immediately finds a geothermal. I don't hate that. I think we're gonna scout all of them before I make an actual decision. Alright, so what are you?
A large swarm of creatures is moving in from all directions.
Where are they coming from?
From the caves and from the ceilings. They are everywhere, Ashley.
Turn the walls, Ashley!
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Alright, now I need to remember, the poison is now good. We like the poison now. We want to stand in the poison. Enjoy the poison. Become one with the poison.
Eliminated.
That was intense. It's going to be much harder to predict enemy attacks in this biome. They can literally crawl out from anywhere.
Okay, I will say I like the resources I'm seeing.
Open space around this location. This is a good spot to set up an outpost.
If only that geothermal was closer. There's one. One is not that much, though. Normally in games, geothermal is like super duper good. In this game, it's fine, but it's not a ton.
Available for crafting.
I guess we use the water from that to power a nuclear. Alright, I will go here, but boy, we certainly don't have a lot of energy options. Yeah. Alright, well, it is what it is. So, give me outpost. Again, let's try to be a little conservative on
Getting power in this
space.
biome is going to be a bit more tricky. I've noticed wind tunnels here and there. They produce enough airflow to power our wind turbines, but we'll have to place them close to the vents. We might be able to place solar panels under the cracks in the ceiling. They should be efficient, but space is an issue. So
Oh,
I'm
I
not
see.
sure if it's worth going that route.
Do not forget about carbonium and biomass power plants. They are very efficient. We might even be able to gather substantial amounts of biomass from the mushrooms that grow in these caves.
That's true. I've noticed some of them grow back right in front of us. This could be interesting.
This so-called crystal cavern, as you dubbed it, Ashley, is very rich in resources. It would be a good idea to explore it further and expand our mining operations.
The Crystal Cavern's outpost is operational. We've got our foot in the door. Now, let's try to find that Anorix worm.
Affirmative. I'm trying to map the cavern network, but I do not have enough geospatial information to create a sufficient approximation model. We have to explore a larger portion of this level to create an appropriate positioning model.
Excellent. Let's go treasure hunting.
Okay, can do. Let's get things set up before we get too crazy. That is a very nice node, although awkwardly shaped. Alright, get those two.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Alright, well, that's very awkward, but it is what it is. And let's get... Ay. Why am I all of a sudden having everything click in the wrong place? Alright, we're probably not going to be able to power that off of one wind tunnel. I thought that was geothermal, which makes me sad. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to power everything, but let's just pretend that we can, and let's continue building, and then we'll figure out how to power it. I mean, I guess we could do the bio. We have 48,000. Just remind ourselves we want to like harvest a lot of mushrooms. If I had water, we might be able to do a cultivation thing here. Okay, we are making 400, so it's not nothing. And we do have the level 3 plant. All right, we'll do 5 of those. That's gonna be 1,000. That's honestly not that much. In the way we play nowadays, that is not actually that much. Okay, more cobalt. Again, after all the time I spent finding a good cobalt map, we have had nothing but better since. Okay, that was 5 biomass. That's 1 second worth of energy, just to put that in perspective. Okay, and then now here, ironically enough, I do think I kind of want to use these vine walls. Do we have the max level vine wall? Where were you? Did you come from here? Yeah, give me that. If I'm able to build these in here, because that means I don't have to worry about a door. Yeah, I can build them. Cool. Cool. I like that. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll do 2 of those. No, you can say ionium. I was gonna say let's do an energy wall on the outside, but not if it's gonna cost me ionium. Get my little kudzu wall here. Jerks. I have literally no idea what kind of creatures are going to be coming. Miniguns sound like a good idea, maybe? And so they can come from any direct. Ooh, sunlight. I missed that before. Yes, please. Okay, we'll make sure to harvest that. Wait. Oh. Oh, you can just use your normal hand thing. Then what do I need the pickaxe for? Okay, I do want to be careful where I connect, though, because right now it's at least vaguely a wall. Oh, goodness. I do not like the look of you, friend. Oh, there's more coming. Oh, he just literally broke through the wall by himself. Okay, I see. I mean, the Gatling gun feels right. Man, this makes me feel like I'm playing Deep Rock Galactic. Good game. Good game. Okay, you usually like missiles. Help. Discovery tools. Eh. Okay, we've got some defensive work to do. Alright, now if I can make them come in a certain direction, maybe the mine layers actually have a little bit of value here? I don't know, this thing always feels so sketchy to me. Okay, maybe they won't be able to attack from that direction. We'll do a mine layer. Maybe acid? Flamer, rocket, acid shredder. We'll try that. Alright, give me some power. Yeah, let's get this power spread around. And over here, we had some room. Okay, so the light, I assume it's the lighter colored squares are where the sunlight actually is. It is noticeably brighter, at least. I wonder if the game's smart enough to actually dynamically give you values. Okay, that's what we can fit. All right, what do we got? Plus 1,000 and some change. All right. I just want to get some defenses in before we go gallivanting around. All right, I'm still feeling the acid. I think that's going to be a thing. And I'm going to try the mines. I want to do something with the mines. Although they're hard to use because the range is too short. And the attack drones, you don't have to be so close. Where is your entrance? We're not 100% certain yet. Okay. For now, just put you here. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of different towers, I have a feeling, than we normally use.
Energy emission in progress. Something is happening near our position. We should check that location.
Thank you for trying to help me, creature. A gift for your kindness.
I heard it, Mr. Riggs. I heard the creature in my head.
How? I did not detect any incoming signals.
I don't know how it reached me, but it thanked me for trying to help it. That's so encouraging. Maybe we can still save it.
Nonsense. You practically died trying to save that creature, and you only destroyed a small piece of anorix on its body. Even if it was not a hallucination and it did speak to you, I would not expect it to be able to cure itself. This is only wishful thinking.
Maybe. We'll have to see that when we find it. Either way, it said something about a gift, and you said you detected an energy emission. Let's check what that was.
Okay. I'm going to start with that. That is definitely not going to be enough, but we'll start with that. All right, what is this thing in this direction? I have a feeling this map is going to be an okay, that's another wind tunnel, I think. This map's going to be an absolute nightmare to defend. I just want to go on the record. Especially if they can also crawl down those walls. Oh, right. Yeah, we need to hook this up too. If we're going to do that, we may as well find this other one too. Where are you at? Because we desperately need Ionium. Alright, we won't try to defend this. We'll just accept that this is probably going to get destroyed and come back and rebuild. Okay, and we're off and running. Okay, and then we'll plop these guys in there. I find it hilarious that every map we go to seems to be richer than the last. I wonder if the rewards scale, or if the enemies scale. Because that last swamp DLC we did, that was significantly harder than the metal one in my estimation.
Has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Yes, please, 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 get in my storage. All right, a little awkwardly shaped deposit. All right, and then over here, was this actually the geothermal? Or was this another wind tunnel? That was actually geothermal, okay. I don't think we're gonna bother with that unless we have to.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position.
All right, well, tell them to knock it off. So far, at least, the creatures in this biome don't feel as annoying as the acid stuff. We'll see if that maintains. Is that cancer? You better not be cancer. Okay, good. You're still a jerk, but at least you're not him. Why not? Okay, good. I figured it would cause a rush. There you go. You're too late. I've already taken it. Okay, so we have the range guys, we have the rushy guys, but they're just like the normie range guys. They're not like the annoying ones. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, we got the reser dudes though. That's a little annoying, but not terribly so. Hey, that was fine. That was fine. Although that wasn't the actual wave.
About these caverns to start building an approximation model of the entire underground system. Please wait while the information is being processed. Geospatial data processing complete. I have discovered a reoccurring pattern of hard rock layers that are intertwined with softer limestone formations and large caverns filled with rich crystalline deposits. This complex superstructure is risky to navigate and explore with a large industrial-sized mining drill. If we drill in the wrong location, we can collapse an entire area, burying us inside. However, if we can probe the layers below us, then we could look for hard rock, a vertical pillar that we could drill in.
It sounds dangerous, but I think it should work. We don't have a lot of schematics for subterranean exploration, but I think that we could use sonic grenades to improvise a seismic probe.
That is a good idea, Ashley. I can tune my sensors to use the resonating sonic waves as geomapping information.
Excellent. Do we have to download the blueprints for the sonic grenades?
No, I can decompress them from my quantum backup archive.
What? That's unfair. You had a secret schematic archive and you didn't tell me about it? What else are you hiding?
I do not know that. I am not aware of archive data until I specifically query about it. My working memory dataset is not big enough to contain everything that I've ever recorded.
Okay. Let's equip those grenades and...
That actually makes sense.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position.
Okay, sonic grenades is also something we probably want to upgrade. Alright, what do we got? Okay, so to do that, we would need you. Grenade advanced. Deal. And then we also wanted... No. We also wanted the pickaxe. I don't know if that's going to be relevant. I think it's just probably a really good digging tool, which I don't think we really need, but just in case. Just in case. Okay, and then we don't have like anything else queued up. Discovery tools, repair tools. I'm not really using any of that. Yeah, I'm sticking with the teleport. The teleport is just my play style, so I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay, the nuclear mines, I wouldn't mind that. We don't know what you are. It's probably the one I missed. All right, and from aliens, what do you know? We're never gonna use that. Oh, we did talk about the wasp launcher. I did want to try that at some point. Laser tower might be good. The gas grenade isn't terrible. I'll throw that in there. We're probably never going to use the magma power plant. Icicle towers, I did talk about those. Okay, then we're out of juice again.
Sonic grenades release a strong shockwave of compressed air that can deal slight damage within a large radius. We need to throw one of these grenades into the deepest crevice that we can find here. I have marked the perfect candidate on your map, Ashley.
Okay, let's see if this works.
What do they do down here already? Alright, I guess I will go poke around because I do kind of want to collect what we had over there. And then we'll head towards the purple. Oh, and we were going to equip the sonic grenades. So... I wasn't too impressed with that. Grenade, mini miner. Sonic grenade? Sonic grenade. Alright, those are on number 5. Number 4. Alright, let's see what you do. You do blow up my own shields, apparently. Were you the guys that destroyed my stuff? Or do we just not have enough energy?
Base is under attack.
Because it's night. Okay. Is it worth fiddling? I think the answer is yes. I think it is worth fiddling. I'll tell you what, we'll bring teleport power over here. Oops. And then we will also drop a portal. So somebody can come over here and eat it instantly. Alright, and then we need to put a power teleporter here. Okay. Yep, that should be good. We're not currently making enough power, but I'm guessing... Yeah, it's... Even though this is bright, it's not actually morning. It's like 8 o'clock, which in game terms, I guess, means it's still dark. Why don't you have power, though? Because I didn't connect you, apparently. I will say the power is a little more fiddly than you would expect. Don't you even think about touching my mines. You too. I love the bonus loot snails. Also, we do need to remember we only have so much biomass. We are already down to 40, let's call that 41,000. Didn't we have like 49,000 when we started? So we're on a little bit of a timer with that power. All right, let's do the purple first. Man, I love this chainsaw. This is such a fun weapon to use, and it has so much utility. Got a lot of life. All right, Mr. Worm, what do you got? What was your gift?
Wow, these crystals must have grown here in a matter of seconds. They're very rich in resources. We should harvest them.
Okay, all right, Mr. Worm, I see you. This is like when you get the dumb cards from somebody, but then you open it up and it's got like a $20 bill in it, and you're like, yes. I had a nephew that graduated a while back, and you know, we're having like a little graduation get together for him, and all the relatives are bringing him the cards. You know exactly, whatever. And I go up to him and I'm just like, here's $20. I figured you'd appreciate that more than a card and $10. And he's like, yeah.
Are available for crafting.
All right, are you harvestable? You explodable? What do you do? Okay, you're not horrible for biomass, but again, if we're using 5 per second, I just bought myself 8 seconds of power. So, yeah. This is definitely not the way we're going to be powering a base. Steel statue. Interesting. I like that we're getting some uranium.
Danger! Hostile creatures are moving in on us from all directions. Prepare to fight.
Bombs away. I hope this works.
The sonic waves are resonating deep underground. It is working, Ashley. Give me a moment to process the data.
Fingers crossed.
We have a success, Ashley, but it is only partial. The geomapping data covered the layer that is immediately below us, but it did not penetrate deep enough. There is a large empty cavern below us, and we can drill down to it. But I do not know if we can go any deeper than that.
Is it worth going there?
So
It could just be
satisfying.
a dead end and a large waste of time.
Yes, the cavern that I mentioned has a vast network of outgoing tunnels. We can probe them to gather geomapping data that goes much deeper than what we have now. We could use that information to drill directly to the deepest layers of the cavern network. This way, we might be able to catch up with the Anorix worm.
Okay, I guess that's the best plan that we have. Where should we place the drill that would take us to the cavern below?
I have marked the optimal location on your map. This is the only safe location that I have mapped. If we try drilling somewhere else, we risk collapsing everything around us.
Oh, way in the northwest. Okay, can do. Okay, and all my mining locations are functional. I think I'm gonna add those two ioniums in though. I am that desperate for ionium. Give me also another radar. At least I'll know when things are coming to destroy all my stuff. Okay, apparently we didn't even mine this one out. Where you at, resources? There we are. There we are. More of this, please. I need to restock. We are sitting on 27,000, which is nothing. Absolutely nothing. When we need like, I think I need 40 something to do the alien research lab that we are behind in.
Warning. A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Mr. Riggs, I want you to look those creatures in the eye and I want you to tell them no. Bad underground monster. What's that glowy thing on my map too? What are you doing? What are you? Build a mining elevator. Gotcha. Okay.
A new technology has been developed.
You're so gonna make
Drills are
a
available
attack
for
happen.
crafting.
Mining drill construction is in progress.
All right, we'll see if that'll lure them in. And if we know they're coming this way, then we can put some walls up. And sure, an acid shredder tower. I have no idea if the acid's actually good. I don't know. I'm feeling it in my bones. We haven't done a plasma tower either. Maybe we should try one of those. And a laser tower, sure. Alright, and you guys all get some energy connections from a couple different directions. And you literally already harvested everything you had. Perfect. What do you guys think about the different wall types that we've unlocked? I actually find it kind of interesting they were able to figure out that many.
The drill until it is finished.
You know, like they had to come up with different things for it. And we'll do a shockwave here too. Ditto with the towers, actually. They have a decent variety. Oh, they're coming from multiple angles. You said the west. It's because of the drill. I hate it. All right, we'll give you a minigun just to make sure that we have something here. All right, I'll be back. Now also upgrade those because we didn't have the full one. All right, which direction are you gonna actually come from? I'm looking for a defendable spot, and we really don't have one in this direction, do we? I guess it's right here. All right. Give me all that. Give me this. All right. Grow! Grow, my kudzu! Couple acid shredders. You know what? Why not a rocket tower too over here? And I've been doing a plasma and a laser. We'll do a shockwave. All right, how are we doing? We're not doing good on energy. Perfect. All right, well, I guess we could hook up the geothermal. This is not a good place to try to defend it, though. It's too bad I can't just pipe in the hot water. I don't think this is going to be defendable at all. What about this one? Okay, this one at least has a doorway. I mean, even if it's not great, at least it will buy me a few seconds to maybe figure out what's going on. Do that. Let me throw. Okay, and then here we could hook into that.
New technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Okay, geothermal. And then you're gonna put mud out. 200 mud per second. So we have to do something with the mud. So we would need 2 of these to deal with it. So that's gonna give us 200 water. And then with the 200 water, we make nuclear, I guess. And then that probably does us okay. So power. So we could do 4 nuclear power plants. That's an awful lot. Fusion power plant. It does. Okay, maybe we try a fusion. 7,000. No. Yeah, 7,000 production would totally do us. We could actually afford 2 of them. I just need more ironium. I have a feeling that's going to be a constant theme. Constant theme. Really could use that power, though, in the next 27 seconds. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, where are we going to defend? I think we'll defend the north. Also, I should be putting more towers out, or more portals out. I'm really bad about that. I should just have these bloody things everywhere.
I can sense the ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our base. They are very close.
Let them come, Mr. Riggs.
Mining drill construction finished. Ashley,
what is that?
as soon as we're ready.
What is that? Oh, there's more of them.
Are we going to be able to return here after that?
Yes.
Ah.
The drill will go.
I see.
It will not destabilize this area.
Okay, just wanted to be sure
Ow.
of that. We've invested quite a bit of effort into building up this outpost. I wouldn't want to lose it. We made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and...
Oh, goodness. Well, how come he gets to do barrages? That's not fair.
Energy connector has been destroyed.
Billy's mom lets him do barrages. Ow. Can I please have my heal? I have 7 HP. Alright, I think we're just all in. We're not all in. I cannot kill him with this pure DPS. Please die, please die, please die.
Base is under attack.
I did not finish him. I can't see him. This terrain is horrible. Ow. Okay, we got him. We got him. Okay, that's something. Okay, knock it off. All right, now.
Destroyed.
I didn't put a portal over there.
There is a breach in our walls.
Oh, I bet you there is, Mr. Riggs. I bet you there is.
Is under attack.
Okay, we're gonna need some rockets to deal with those guys. At least I think it's rockets for those guys. And how did you get in? Good minigun.
Buildings has been destroyed.
Okay, apparently they shoot through a wall that I must have thought was solid. But they did find me some more ionium, so thank you. Alright, now, back to here. Knock it off. Knock it off. Okay, well, it was what it was. That wasn't too bad. We just know that we're gonna have to come back and fix things every once in a while. They're definitely gonna attack that mining area though, probably. I didn't even activate the drill, I just built it. I didn't even realize that. Alright. We'll get in mind. Let's get that other ionium hooked up. Because I am that desperate. Okay, so yeah, I don't really have a better place. That just is what it is. Just out of curiosity, do other people do the same thing I do, where you just build these mining posts with no assumption that you're going to actually hold them? Or is this just a Babelism? I feel like it's the amount of resources it would take to make the power, to power the defenses I would need to keep those alive would not be worth it. That's at least my reasoning. We're drilling. Nope. Whoa. Okay. Apparently we're going to another map. Okay. Wasn't ready for that. This is Axiom Station. Come in.
Subsurface travel complete. Rift jump capabilities enabled. The mining drill will work as a rift beacon. We can safely jump to and from this location if we need to.
Good. That's reassuring. You never know how many times we'll have to reconstruct here. Right, Mr. Riggs?
I would strongly prefer if I did not have to reconstruct at all. Please be careful, Ashley. This is not a pleasant process.
Okay. It was just a joke. Believe it or not, but I don't like that as well. I'm never sure if I'm going to make it back in one piece.
Acknowledged. Bad jokes aside, our primary task here is to probe the tunnels that stretch out deep underground from this cavern. I have marked the locations of a few of the deepest tunnels on your map.
Okay, we only have to throw sonic grenades inside these tunnels. This shouldn't be that difficult. Can you do that in any order we want?
Yes, you can do that in any order. Please be careful, Ashley. I am detecting a lot of movement in these caves. Expect strong resistance.
Yeah, they really like missiles on those guys.
A few more to go.
Warning! Watch out for falling rocks. The sonic wave has rocked the ceiling. We should move away from this area.
Alright, can do. Alright, well hopefully, I mean, if that's all they have, he says nervously, then we'll be fine. Okay, it's getting a little spicier. Okay, hang on a second. We had some upgrades. Let's actually go build some more of those. Swarm missiles seem important in this zone. Let's go actually build those. Laser would be nice. Nuclear missile would be nice. I just need all the things.
Crafting completed.
Okay, so we were using splash damage and fire damage on our old swarmers. All right, fire damage and splash damage. And then we get one extra. Maybe ammo cost, in all honesty. Let's see if that helps. I did like that a lot on our fire spewer. Okay, next, probably the laser. As much as I love my nuke, I think the laser probably gets more actual use.
Crafting completed.
Okay, and then can I afford my nuke? Yes.
Crafting completed.
Ooh la la. Okay. Yep. Laser had target piercing, cryo damage. Cryo damage. Piercing. Target piercing. 4.02. That should be really good. And then, in all honesty, do we do another ammo cost? I'm getting in these fights that are so long that I actually run out of ammo. All right, and nuclear missile is doing homing projectile. I'm not sure I like that because sometimes I try to thread the needle and I'm not sure that that actually works there. Okay, so you normally just do explosive damage. What are we not doing right now? We're not really doing acid on anything else. Let's add some acid to it. And then I guess we'll try the homing projectile. I don't know. I may get really salty if we Tokyo drift again. And then maybe the splash, just to make the explosion even bigger. Okay, we are decked out. Did we ever get the better armors? I mean, there's no reason to make this harder on ourselves. So far, what we've seen, we saw the boss did fire, but I haven't seen any damage on any of the minions really. So maybe we just go for some plain armor plating for now. And then we can adjust it if we can figure out what damage type we actually are worried about. Oh, and we have an armor plating. Perfect. A better one. And you don't have an upgrade yet? Attack gear. Attack gear. No, I don't. Okay, I do radar a lot. Okay, we're out of Ironium. Never mind. Never mind. All right. Well, we can only up our damage a little bit more than what we currently did. We can find some slightly better mods. But other than that, we're pretty much decked out. I mean, we might find some star gear, but it's only going to be so much compared to what we're already doing.
Second tunnel mapped. So far, so good.
Warning! The grenade shockwave penetrated deep into the rock and destabilized this area. We should evacuate its area of effect.
This is beginning
Deal.
to look dangerous. I hope we don't collapse the entire cave on our heads.
Don't worry, Ashley. The effect of the sonic wave resonance is only local. This should be fine.
He says nervously. I feel like we have a spawner somewhere back there. We sure do. Come here, you. Got him. Ow. You have a little antimatter, Scarecrow. Whew. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. That spawner was ridiculous. If I didn't have teleport, I'm not sure I could have gotten to him. Give me your goodies. Oh no. Not another one. Yeah, those gotta die immediately. They spawn so fast. This one. Well, nope. Let's go for the one up north first. It looks to be by itself. Got him. Man, when we do the final mission for this, I bet you there's gonna be so many of those spawner guys. It's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. Alright, can we just sneak in here? Nope. Sneak. Die. Sneak in here. Sneak in here without alerting all the summoners. The answer was no. No, we cannot.
Danger. Enemy movement below and above us. Hostiles are closing in fast. Prepare for combat.
Another
Hostiles are
tunnel left.
nerds.
Just a few more to go.
Warning! The ceiling is unstable. Quickly, move out of the danger zone.
I'm not
Deal.
sure if gathering data this way is a good idea. How much more do we need, Mr. Riggs?
We have gathered a substantial amount of geospatial data. We have more than half of what we need.
Okay, maybe we can pull this through.
You never let me do anything, Ashley. You never like my ideas. Poor Mr. Riggs. And then she jokes about him dying. It's not funny, Ashley. It's not funny. Okay, is there a summoner back here? No, there's just umpteen lizards. Okay, fair enough. Okay, it looks like we got 2 more to go. I'm gonna chance some combat tea. Yeah, get him, droney. These guys are so bloody annoying. Laser number 1 again for killing those. Doesn't matter how much they summon in front of me if I can just hose them.
Danger! Hostile creatures are moving in on us from
The
all
danger
directions.
zone.
Prepare to fight.
Okay, one more tunnel mapped. There's only one more to go.
Warning! This
Yeah, I think it's a better idea just to push
Evacuate this zone immediately.
forward on these rather than
Time for
stand still and just try to
distractions.
fight.
Let's move straight to the last objective.
Warning! Seismic stability compromised. This entire cave level is close to collapse. Ashley, we need to finish mapping the last tunnel. We are almost there. Danger! Danger! Hostile creatures are moving in on us from all directions. Prepare to fight.
We got it. The last tunnel is mapped. Get us out of here, Mr. Riggs.
Danger! The cave is collapsing. I am trying to establish rift jump coordinates.
Jump! Mr. Riggs, we have to rift jump to base.
Error! I can't get a lock on coordinates.
The cave is falling down on us. Mr. Riggs, we have to jump. Now!
Error! Establishing coordinates failed. Emergency procedures in
She's
progress.
never gonna let us live that down. Game over. How come their base looks so nice and tidy in a giant cavern? Where's my giant cavern for a nice and tidy base?
We made it. I can't believe it. I thought we were going to die down there. Thank you, Mr. Riggs. That was a really close call.
Do not thank me, Ashley. I am sorry for letting you take that risk. We should have devised a safer plan for mapping the deeper caves.
Don't worry about that. We made it out in one piece, and we mapped all of the tunnels that we wanted to. Can you track the Anorix worm with that data?
I was able to create a detailed map of the underlying cavern system superstructure and the intertwining soft limestone layers. I extracted the worm's path by tracing it back from the location where we encountered it last time. The trail goes very deep underground and cuts off abruptly.
What? Do you mean like in the Anorix chamber where we met it last time?
Yes, very similar. All of the readings that we gathered stopped around a spherical dead zone deep underground. I think that it is safe to assume that the Anorix worm is resting there.
That sounds very plausible, but can we get there before it leaves? Can you navigate the mining drill to that location?
Yes and no. I was able to map a number of possible paths through the solid rock superstructure. However, we will have to drill through numerous rock layers. Neither my megasuit nor the mining drill sensors are capable of dynamic path tracing through such a complex environment.
We can work around that. If we can build a network of seismic laboratories, then we can use that structure as a vast seismic wave antenna. We could then relay that data to the mining drill in real time and use that to navigate.
That could work, but it would also require a powerful data center to process all of the incoming data at sufficient speed. Difficult, but doable.
All right then, there's no time to waste. Let's get to work. A new technology has been developed.
New
Crystal
buildings are available
walls.
for construction.
Defensive wall made from synthesized crystal found in the depths of Galatean cavern network. When destroyed, the wall will shatter and shards will damage nearby creatures. Oh, okay, we'll use that like a mine almost. So like I could come out here and I could plop some around just to let them kill it and blow up. Okay, would be interesting if nothing else. Apparently I didn't put a portal there. Okay, but I'm looking at our time here. We are over our 3-hour mark, and I definitely do not have the juice in me to do a long one tonight. Plan is we will be back on Wednesday. I'm going to optimistically say we're going to finish the DLC on Wednesday. Realistically, we probably won't. So hopefully Friday, we will push to try to finish Riftbreaker. I'm enjoying it, but the views just aren't there, so we do need to kind of get it over with relatively soon. I did notice resource-wise, we actually had filled up on cobalt, which is hilarious to me because we were struggling so badly to get enough cobalt. We are really close. Do we have what we need to build this? We need 46,000, so we still don't have enough for that last laboratory, unfortunately. So maybe we'll get it next time, or maybe we just don't care at this point, and we'll make do with what we got. Before we go, I'm gonna queue a couple more things just to have something researching. We have pretty much all the weapons I care about, so I guess it's buildings at this point. Okay, we're using the gas grenade, sure. I don't see us using the magma. I don't see putting any of those in. Inferno Tower, I do like the Inferno Tower. Maybe we'd use a Shockwave Tower. Acid Shutter we're currently using. Okay, and then from our main building sets, Lightning Tower, okay, maybe the Plasma Tower, we haven't really got to see that in use. I built it once, a whole bunch of them, and then nothing ever came to pass from it because nothing attacked us there, because of course not. Okay, that uses up all my ironium, but it is okay. All right, guys, if you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to leave a like on it. That helps me a ton. If you're not subscribed, I have earned your subscription. And as always, if you want to go further and support the channel, you can always join me live for a super chat. Leave a super thanks on a video you enjoy. Check out the channel memberships. That does get you early access to videos that I'm working on. So if there's a series that you like that's coming out fresh, there may be more episodes of that up for members first that are coming out for everyone at a later time. And if you just want to leave a tip, there is a Patreon linked in the channel info, and that's all much appreciated. All right, guys, hopefully you have a good night. Hopefully I will see you for Wednesday and hopefully the conclusion on Friday. There's some more Song of Six coming out. If you didn't catch it, I did put out a 3-episode series of Eastern Era. A little disappointing, but if you want to check out and see why it's disappointing, maybe check those out. And I'm gonna have some other stuff coming down the line, but it's gonna take me a day or two to get some more recording done. So more to come as always. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for being cool. Thanks for your help. I hope to see you next time. That's gonna be it for me. Babble out.